What if I told you that everything you think you know about getting rich is wrong? We're all taught to save money, get a good job, and climb the corporate ladder. But what if the truly wealthy are playing a completely different game? What if they have a set of secret rules they never share with the rest of us? In this video, we're pulling back the curtain. We're going to expose the 5 biggest money secrets that rich people almost never talk about. Stick with me until the end, because the last secret is the one that truly separates the wealthy from everyone else. And it's something you can start applying today. Let's dive into the first secret. Rich people don't work for money. They make money work for them. This might sound like a cliche, but it's the absolute foundation of wealth. The average person trades their time for a paycheck. You work 40 hours, you get paid for 40 hours. If you stop working, the money stops. The wealthy, however, focus on acquiring assets. An asset is anything that puts money in your pocket without you having to actively work for it. Think about rental properties that generate monthly income, stocks that pay dividends, or a business that runs on its own systems. Their primary goal isn't a higher salary. It's a bigger portfolio of income-generating assets. They understand that you can't get truly rich by just renting out your time. Your time is finite, but the potential for your money to grow and work for you is infinite. So the first shift in mindset is to stop asking, how can I earn more? And start asking, how can I acquire more assets? The second secret is that they understand the difference between good debt and bad debt. Most of us are taught that all debt is bad. Credit card debt, car loans, personal loans, we're told to avoid them at all costs. And that's generally good advice for what we call bad debt. Bad debt is money you borrow to buy things that depreciate in value, like a fancy car or the latest electronics. It makes you poorer. But the rich use good debt. Good debt is money you borrow to buy an asset that will increase in value or generate income. For example, taking out a mortgage to buy a rental property that generates positive cash flow is good debt. The bank's money is being used to build your wealth. Your tenant is essentially paying off your loan for you while you own the appreciating asset. The wealthy aren't afraid of debt. They're afraid of bad debt. They leverage other people's money to accelerate their own wealth creation. It's a powerful tool that, when used wisely, can put you on the fast track to financial freedom. Now for the third secret, and this one is about mindset. Rich people embrace calculated risks. While most people are terrified of losing money and play it safe, the wealthy understand that risk is a necessary component of high returns. They don't just gamble blindly. They educate themselves, they do their due diligence, and they take calculated risks where the potential reward far outweighs the potential loss. They know that the biggest risk of all is taking no risk at all. Staying in a safe job with a tiny annual raise while inflation eats away at your savings is a surefire way to never build significant wealth. The rich diversify their risks across different investments. They might lose on one, but their wins on others will more than make up for it. They see failure not as a disaster, but as a learning opportunity. Every loss is a lesson that makes their next decision even better. So if you want to think like the rich, you need to get comfortable with being a little uncomfortable. Start small, educate yourself, and don't be afraid to take a calculated leap. This brings us to secret number 4. They prioritize financial education above almost everything else. While we were in school learning about history and science, the future wealthy were learning about taxes, investing, and corporate structures. They never stop learning. They read books, attend seminars, and network with people who know more than they do. They understand that your most valuable asset is your own mind. The more you know, the more you can earn. They aren't looking for hot stock tips. They're looking to understand the underlying principles of how money works. They study tax laws not to cheat the system, but to legally minimize their tax burden, which allows them to reinvest more of their money. Think about it. A doctor spends years learning about medicine. A lawyer spends years learning about the law. Why wouldn't you spend time learning about money? The one tool that impacts every single aspect of your life. Invest in yourself. Read a book about personal finance. Take an online course about investing. Your financial IQ is directly proportional to your financial success. And now, for the 5th and final secret, the one that ties everything together. The wealthy focus on providing value, not just making money. They understand that money is a byproduct of the value you create in the marketplace. Jeff Bezos didn't set out to become the richest man in the world. He set out to create the most customer-centric company on earth. He focused on providing massive value convenience, selection and low prices, and the money followed. The wealthy think in terms of solving problems. What problem can I solve? How can I serve more people? They build businesses or invest in companies that provide solutions. When you shift your focus from, how can I get money, to what value can I provide, your entire perspective changes. You stop chasing paychecks and start creating opportunities. Money is attracted to value. The bigger the problem you solve, the bigger the paycheck. So ask yourself, what skills do you have? What problems do you see in the world? How can you use your unique talents to serve others? This is the ultimate secret because it turns the pursuit of wealth from a selfish act into an act of service. So there you have it, the 5 secrets the rich don't talk about. 1. Make money work for you by acquiring assets. 2. Leverage good debt to build wealth faster. 3. Embrace calculated risks instead of playing it safe. 4. Never stop learning about money. And 5. Focus on creating massive value. These aren't get-rich-quick schemes. They are fundamental shifts in mindset and behavior. Start by picking just one of these secrets and applying it to your life this week. Maybe it's reading a chapter of a finance book or researching your first potential asset. The journey to wealth isn't a sprint. It's a marathon built on smart, consistent decisions. It's not about how much money you make, it's about what you do with the money you have. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video valuable, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more content that can help you change your financial future. Let me know in the comments which secret resonated with you the most. See you in the next video.